Hi, my name is Daniel Dutton and I run the website dsdweb.co.uk, which provides free help, guidance and support for people that are studying for care qualifications. In this video we will be looking at what restrictive practices are in the context of health and social care. This is an assessment criterion for the Level 2 and Level 3 diplomas in adult care, as well as the care certificate. Before I continue, I'd be very grateful if you could click the thumbs up button to like this video and subscribe to my channel. This helps the video to be more visible on YouTube so that it can be easily found by other students. So first let's take a look at what restraint is. Restraint, as defined by the Mental Capacity Act 2005, is when someone uses force or threatens to make someone do something they are resisting, and when someone's freedom of movement is restricted, whether or not they are resisting. In short, anything that stops an individual from doing something they want to do or forces them to do something they don't want to do can be regarded as restraint. Sometimes restrictive practices are necessary to protect individuals that we support. For example, we may need to use locked doors to prevent an individual with dementia from going outside on their own because there is a significant risk of them getting lost or wandering into the road and getting run over. Or for an individual that uses a wheelchair, the lap belt must be used to prevent them from falling out. However, restrictive practices should only be used as a last resort, be legally justified and be proportionate to the risk. In addition, the least restrictive option should always be used. Restrictive practices should never be used as a form of punishment or to inflict suffering, and should not be used for longer than is necessary. It is essential that policies and procedures are followed when planning and implementing restrictive practices. This slide shows a list of some of the types of restrictive practices. Physical restraint is when physical contact is used to reduce an individual's mobility. For example, if you hold an individual that is experiencing hallucinations to stop them from running into a busy road, this is an example of physical restraint. Mechanical restraints are devices that are used to restrict movement. The use of a lap belt on a wheelchair is considered a mechanical restraint. Psychological restraints are when an individual is prevented from doing something due to threats, coercion, or even constant nagging. Preventing an individual from taking risks or making their own lifestyle choices can be a form of psychological restraint, and it would also be institutional abuse. Chemical restraints involve the use of chemicals or medications to subdue an individual. For example, an individual that is experiencing a mental health crisis may be given a sedative by a doctor if it is deemed to be in their best interests. Environmental restraints are when an individual does not have freedom to move around or access their environment because there are barriers or obstacles in the way. For example, food cupboards that are locked so that an individual is unable to help themselves to a snack could be an environmental restraint. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video useful. If you require any additional help or want to send feedback about this video, please feel free to use the comments section below or visit my website dsdweb.co.uk. More information about this assessment criterion can be found in the link in the description. And if you've not already done so, please click the like and subscribe buttons below. Thank you. Bye for now.